conversation for women and families. Happy New Month! It's the month of April 2026. Oh my God, it's such a privilege to be alive today. I'm grateful, I'm excited, I'm happy that we made it to the fourth month in the year 2026. Congratulations. You're welcome. This is April 1st, 2026, and it's currently 10 minutes past 8 o'clock. You're welcome this evening. This is Adult Conversations, and this is where we get to share real life issues and matters relating to the heart. On Adult Conversations, you get to give advice by contributing to the subject matter without judging. And this happens every Monday to Thursday, 8 p.m. to 10 p.m., because we are here to break the culture of silence. My name is Folua Kirami. And of course, we're going to be doing this together this evening. If you have a story for me you want to share with the Adult Conversation family, you want them to give you advice on a particular matter, you can do well to send your story to 08155 917 917 08155 917 917. What story do we have this evening? The story says, my name is Benedict. Benedict says, today I was mistakenly included in a confidential email. It's revealed that the management plans to fire some people alongside my best friend in the office this Friday to cut costs. The painful part is that he just took a 5 million naira loan to build his house, trusting his job was secure. Now I am stuck with the secrets that could change his life. If I speak up, I could lose my job for breaking the trust. If I stay silent, I watch my friend walk into a crisis he could have avoided. Do I stay silent and protect my livelihood or risk everything to save my friend? What should I do? That's Benedict's story this evening, and she's listening right now, asking for advice. She said she was mistakenly included in a confidential email. She was copied in that email from work, and the email stated that a certain number of people will be fired by the end of the week. Hello, good evening. Good evening, Anthony. Happy New Month. Same to you. You're welcome.
I greet everybody. I wish everybody a happy month. This month will be a month of reverse and moving forward. Yeah, I heard the price of it. So let's try to just do it. The more just find a way to help that insurance act so that the name will not be good. But if you're waiting for time, say they will come out. There is nothing you can do about it. As you do that, let your thing go to the ramp and let it inside the make no way at all. The place to just make no let her go pull out because no way for you do anything.
Yes.
Make it aware. Go especially the make the place right. Something look around them. I pray that so we trust each house. You know, people that you will perform as the person.
Yes.
If it is to do anything about it, bring another better job. That's it. So make it
Yes.
if you take our push out to another place where the higher amount at the top where they did before, that is not the truth with that.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Anthony. Thank you so much for calling this evening to give your advice to Benedict. She said, Anthony mentioned that you pray about it, and if it's God's will that he gets fired eventually, there's nothing we can do about it. But at the end of the day, he's going to get a better job because God always has good plans for his children. So, just like Anthony advised, you can go ahead and let him know, just so it doesn't get him as a shock, when he's eventually fired. Benedict says he mistakenly was copied in a confidential email at work, and the email included that a certain number of people will be fired from the organization by the end of the week, and that included her best friend at the office. Now, what makes it more painful is that this friend of hers recently just took a 5 million naira loan to build his house, and he's trusting that he has a job that was secure, he could easily pay back. Now he's going to be fired in a few days' time, and she doesn't know what to do. She's stuck in between telling a friend about it, maybe it's just so they can find something to do before eventually get fired, or she should keep quiet about it and just let him find out by himself. The number is 07000 917 917. Hello, good evening. Good evening, Mr. Francis. Happy New Month. How are you today? I'm fine.
I think what
Please reduce the volume of your radio. Thank you. Yes, I can hear you.
okay, those people that will be evicted, right?
Yes.
But you just write the name. But it's not sure that she will be among those that will be sad, but they just say the names, right?
Yes.
It's not sure. They
No,
just
she's actually
just so
sure.
that
No, she's sure. They made the list of those that will be fired very soon. So she's sure about it. She saw the name there.
so she's sure that
Yes.
she will be sad.
Yes.
Well, no. This is prayer.
Mm.
There's nothing prayer cannot do.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus answered prayer that nothing prayer cannot do. All you have to do is just pray.
Yes.
And
I can hear you.
it's just prayer because with your friend, it will be hard to do something.
Yeah.
Million to 5 million to get his house.
Mm-hmm.
You tell him that he will be sad. It's like you know not that close to his person's life.
Mm-hmm.
I think the person is just pray that God should take control. That's just the person.
Yes.
To me, I want to advise you telling her that she will be focused on herself, but just pray. Just say, God, please take control. You understand?
Yes.
Thank you. God bless you, madam. Good night.
Good night, Francis. Thank you so much for calling to give your advice this evening to Benedict. He's saying that you don't need to tell him about it, but it's good to be good. Let him figure it out on his own. The one thing he can do is to pray for him before then. Okay. Hello, good evening.
Yes.
Good evening, Pastor Ifeda. Happy New Month. You're welcome.
So well,
Okay.
I want to be another meeting. I'm not a graduate. Going to ask something. If she has not finished everything that loan, for him or to be fired, it's not possible. It's not possible at all. It's not possible at all. That is not just impossible. So when people are bringing issue for us to handle, is just know that our calling, we are our calling is not wisdom. That our work with organizations.
He didn't take the loan from the organization. No, he didn't take the loan from the organization.
From the bank.
Yes, from the bank, not from the organization.
No, it's clear. I thought it would be late for the administration.
No, it didn't.
I know. You don't take the person. The one thing is this. If another will not open.
Yes.
You don't operate the state of that man. You don't be, you don't have to take and calls. If you did not ask you that, you have testimony. Yes. Take that testimony. For us to understand God in I just feel the song, but I need to read it for you.
Yes.
My son,
Hello? I can't hear you anymore. Okay, you asked me something. Mm.
Discussion is right.
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Please come again. I can't hear you clearly. The person that is about to be fired, is he a married person?
That's my question.
Okay, no, 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 he's not married.
Oh.
Yes, he's not married.
Oh. It's still by grace of God.
Mm.
If that is what God desires, okay, let it be.
Mm-hmm.
What is it? That is just my take.
Yes.
And then, I want to give an example. 2015,
Mm.
2015, I was working after everything that complete for 7 years. We just came up on the fear of very strict. Your service is not I can hold them. And we know that company to have staff.
Mm.
They talk about I will leave those people with them.
Yes.
You understand?
Mm.
What of your people? Are you going to carry them along? If you want to ignore
Yes.
it, where would I speak?
Mm.
So speak it to them and speak. How to feel or still back organization.
Oh.
Yes, my life is I've moved on. You know, that's all best and period.
Mm.
You your freedom.
Yes.
Maybe maybe if I was there, there wouldn't be time for me to
Exactly. Exactly.
you understand.
Yes.
So that's Benedict, she just made this kind of friend.
Mm. Yes. Yes.
Like 15, with having the feeling this kind of skills to happen.
Mm.
Don't just break it to happen. No. I know she was married, the husband would have encouraged her.
Mm.
This is important. I'm talking about this. When the person keeps
Yes.
saying it, just like what happened to this people was in the house of evangelist Philip. You know what happened. So before the house of Philip, when Apostle Paul came out, and he books.
Yes.
Because the I think when it happened, she has already prepared herself already.
Yes.
That is what the point is most. Because this one to see a little bank account, and yet the speak come to if it happens. So what is the need? Just the grace of God will be there for her. And that is the thing that I could say.
Thank you so much, Pastor. Amen. Amen. Thank you so much for calling this evening, Pastor, for that to give your advice to Benedict. Just like Pastor Ifeda has said, the downfall of a man is the end of that man. Even if he gets to lose his job now, that's not the end of life. He's definitely going to get another job very soon. So what you should do now is to be there, give words of encouragement as much as you can, and be a great support system now than ever before. Benedict was included in a confidential email by mistake at her place of work, and the email contained the list of those that were going to be fired in that company in some days to come. A best friend at work, happened to be part of that list. And what the most painful part is that the friend recently took a loan to build his house, a 5 million naira loan from the bank to build this house. And now he's going to be fired. And majorly, there's no other means to repay back that loan. And she doesn't know. Do you think she should tell the friend about it? That you're about to be fired. Is there something we can do? Maybe we should beg HR if something can be done to change now what is going on. Or do you think she should keep quiet? Because if she tells and they go ahead to inform HR, she might lose her job as well. So do you think she should keep quiet about it, or tell her friend about it just to save him from the shock of being sacked? Just few days after getting a 5 million naira loan to build his house. The number to call to give Benedict your advice. She's listening right now. She'd love to hear from you. The number is 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917. Your advice this evening to Benedict. Just like Francis, Anthony, and Pastor Perez this evening, that he would definitely get another job. It can be very painful now, but he would get another job by the grace of God soon. Hello, good evening.
Yes,
You're welcome, Pastor Perez.
He's better than one of the top management.
Come again.
He's better than one of management.
No, she's not. She's not.
Also do this. She was because of her. She's telling us that there is something she is confusion.
Yes.
That sometimes we have to. That's why he's going to. Otherwise, they come in that she's the one that is healing.
Yes.
What you have anticipated, if you not come, if you not you, then you'll be able to stay.
Yes.
Now, as something you have to pay your money for. You are not to prepare this man for this. It's just
Yes.
we have nothing for that thing. God will do.
Amen.
Yes. The time to still life now. The situation which we are now, the situation of ground now, in my community, one of our leaders was he dropped something on the platform about that some people now who just pull up and die. Some die. So because the issue is enormous. It's too much. I've been listening to this program. This is the time you have to do that and do this, you do this. Which you can do. Let it be okay. There's nothing you can have like you more of competition. My people, we love competition too much. People.
Amen. Thank you so much for calling back, Pastor Father, to give your advice again to Benedict. Just like Pastor Father has said, you can go ahead and tell him, I'm feeling this way, I'm perceiving something, I'm feeling like some people might be fired, just to prepare his mind, just so it doesn't come as a shock when it eventually does. And as much as you can, pray for him and also offer your words of encouragement. That's Benedict's story this evening. She's listening and she'll still love to hear from us. This is Women Radio 19.7. You're listening to Adult Conversations.
Have you been a victim of corruption? You want to report how corruption affects you and your community. Send an SMS or WhatsApp message to 0703 175 6537.
I Nigeria, your Nigeria, our Nigeria. Together, we rise as one nation, one people for a brighter tomorrow. This message is brought to you by Women Radio WFM 91.7 FM.
HBR 349 shi ne lambar kwata da dokar majalisar wakilai ta 139. HBR 349 na neman kujeru na musamman ga mata a majalisar dattawa, majalisar wakilai da majalisar jihohi. Idan aka amince da HBR 349, demokradiyyar mu za ta ƙara ƙarfi. Karo isnadoci da 'yan majalisar wakilai da yankin Nigeria. Idan kana da Najeriya, kamarawa ɗaya baya ta hanyar yin wannan sakon. Wannan sakon yana zuwa daga wani bidiyo da kakar 1927.
Jíjẹ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Women Radio á fún ẹ ní àǹfààní láti darapọ̀ mọ́ àwọn obìnrin bíi tiẹ̀, yálà akẹ́kọ̀ọ́, oníṣòwò, oníṣẹ́ àdáni, òṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì, ìyàwó ilé tàbí àgbẹ̀ ní gbogbo ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ mélòó Nàìjíríà. Tó o bá ti di ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Women Radio, a ó bẹ̀rẹ̀ polówó okòwò rẹ lọ́fẹ̀ẹ́. Owó sì ní àǹfààní láti jẹ ẹ̀bùn lójú lórí àwọn forúkọsílẹ̀ WFM alákọ̀ọ́mọ́ wa lórí Facebook. Ó ti download mobile app wa níbikíbi tó bá wà. Jíjẹ́ ọmọ ẹgbẹ́ Women Radio jẹ́ ètò láti ilé-iṣẹ́ WFM 91.7 pẹ̀lú àtìlẹ́yìn Macarthur Foundation àti Nigeria Media Innovation Program.
You define correct home product wey strong, get guarantee, e fine and e no too cost. Na Eleganza Industrial City Limited dey put you first. We get plastic chair for adults and kids, party table and school table, disposable plates and cup plus reusable plastic. We get food warmer, cooler box, dustbin for different size, baby pamper, sanitary pad for ladies, travel bag for all size, health red and plenty more. Eleganza Industrial City Limited don package you well with products wey fine, unique and different shape and size. Abeg waka come our place for kilometer 68, Lekki Epe Expressway, after Eleko Junction, Ibeju Lekki, Lagos. You fit call us for 0818 019 9999 or 0909 147 3665 or send us email for eleganzaindustrialcity@yahoo.com, info@eleganzaindustrialgroups.com or sales@eleganzagroups.com. Check our website for www.eleganzagroups.com. Eleganza Industrial City, the name na our guarantee.
Your business has really grown.
I did try, my friend, but I need better equipment to expand well.
Then you should apply for MTN Yellowpreneur Initiative.
What will I gain?
4 weeks business training, mentorship, and even equipment loans up to 5 million naira.
What am I doing? MTN is making positive impact in the lives of bold women, nurturing, empowering, and supporting those of them in business. Apply now at mtn.ng/yellowpreneur. Applications close April 20th, 2026.
Every music note counts, aligning with lyrics and rhythm. Words soothing to the ears, voices and melodies with the best vibes ever. That's Launch Vibes on Women Radio WFM 91.7.
After your mind to it, you know I'm just that kind of
What are the consequences of corruption on the woman? Silence. Silence diverse forms, education, healthcare, laws and policies, fostering unfavorable conditions to the woman at all levels. The woman agenda, breaking that silence, demanding accountability, transparency, and good governance. The woman agenda is deliberate and calculative in amplifying the voice of women. The woman agenda, Fridays, 3 p.m. on Women Radio 91.7, a platform on the way forward.
Women Radio 91.7, amplifying women's voices every hour, every day.
So like water with inside coconut. Sleep after tip, you give me stamina. Wait for you through the same time, will come up. Me and you at the same time. I never want to leave, so dance with me, I pull up on your beach, it's time to swim, Baby girl, make you know the light. Make it tell your friends, say you they feel this guy. Don't even waste time. Cause now me you go follow till the day we die. But meanwhile, I can't wait to make your face just smile. It's not a lie. You set my soul on fire. So many girls that pass through. None of the girls find pass you. So many things you've been through. Promise life will not be the same again. Wouldn't be the same again. You'll never be the same again. You'll never be the same again. Never be the same again. No mind them, then they lie to you. The talk say me I'm too bad for you. No mind them, then they lie to you. The talk say my heart a glass, someone don't break it, oh, break it, oh, break it, oh. If a different time, wait it, oh. When I'm gonna take it, oh. When your ways will be ready, oh, rotate it. Baby, me and wait it, oh, wait it. When your ways rotate it, oh. Baby girl, make you know the lie. Make it tell your friends, say you they feel this guy. Don't even waste time. Cause now me you go follow till the day we die. But meanwhile, I can't wait to make your face just smile. It's not a lie. You set my soul on fire. So many girls that pass through. None of the girls find pass you. So many things you've been through. Promise life will not be the same again. Wouldn't be the same again. You'll never be the same again. You'll never be the same again. You'll never be the same again.
You're welcome back. This is Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. And today we're giving advice to a lady called Benedict. Benedict is listening to the show right now, and she'll so love to hear from us. Benedict says she was in an email, confidential email, by mistake. And in the email, it was stated that some people are going to be fired at the end of the week. And one of them happens to be a best friend at work. Now, happens to be a best friend at work. And what makes it worse is that this friend recently took a 5 million naira loan from the bank to complete his house that he is building with the hope that, oh, he still has a job and he would pay back the loan with his job. Now he's going to be fired very soon. And Benedict doesn't know how to tell him. She's in between telling him that he's going to be fired. Maybe they can go to beg the HR or do something about it just so that he is not fired, or keep quiet about it to save her job. Benedict is asking, what should I do? The number to call to give Benedict your advice is 07000 917 917. You can also call 0955 917 917 0915 917 917. Benedict is listening right now, and she would love to hear what we have to say. She would love to hear our advice. She would love to hear our contributions. Do you think Benedict should go ahead and tell a friend just so they can find something to do about the situation? Or do you think she should keep quiet and then they'll figure he would find out the day he has been fired? Pastor Father mentioned that one of the things you can do is to tell him, oh, I feel like this thing is going to happen. I feel like some people are going to be fired. I have a feeling that this might happen, just to prepare his mind. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Hello? Hello, good evening. Okay. I can't hear anything from there. Looks like the network is not so great. But for I mentioned that you can just say, oh, I sense this is going to happen. I have a feeling something like this is going to happen. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening today. How are you today? Happy New Month.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
I will call back to you. I don't want to waste time for anything else, but I didn't grab this food. I just left the joint and the network is not.
Okay. So our name is okay, no problem.
I just still want to say you can say, but I don't want someone family say that maybe I'm wasting time, I just want to call you.
Yeah.
If you want to say it, I'm ready.
Okay, her name is Benedict. She says that she mistakenly saw an email that said some people were going to be fired in their company very soon. Now, one of those people that are going to be fired is her best friend at work. And now the best friend recently took a 5 million naira loan from the bank to complete his house that he's building with the hope to pay back with his salary every month, a certain percentage every month. Now he's about to be fired. So she doesn't know. Do you think she should tell him that, oh, I saw your name, I'm on the list of those that will be fired, and then they probably go to beg the HR or something, but she might lose her job because of that? Or do you think she should just keep quiet about it?
Okay, we'll call you back. Someone will call you back.
Thank you, Tunde. All right. The number is still 07000 917 917. 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917 to keep your advice to Benedict this evening. Just like Pastor Fada said, if you can, let him just have an idea. Oh, I have a feeling this might happen. And most importantly, like Mr. Francis and Anthony also mentioned, pray about it together or pray about it individually. Pray about it. There's nothing God cannot do. God can, change their mind. I understand that the company is trying to downsize because of the way the economy is at the moment, but I also know that there's nothing God cannot do. He can change that. Everything can work out well eventually. And even if he doesn't, he eventually gets fired. Like Pastor also mentioned, the downfall of a man is not the end of that man. Because he's fired today doesn't mean he will not find something else, something meaningful to do. Just like the example he gave about himself, if he hadn't left the former place of work, he might not have started ministry now. And the ministry is doing really well and booming by the grace of God. So there's always a reason for everything. There's always a reason why certain things happen. So even if he eventually gets fired, everything will still work out well for him. Anthony, on the other hand, mentioned that you tell your friend, let him know that, oh, I saw this and this and that. The downside to that is just that they might eventually get to know that you told him because you were never supposed to be copied in that email. And if the way it is, if you both go ahead to inform HR, then they're going to know that you saw the mail, and the CEO of the company might get to know about it, which might in turn make the HR get a query or get fired as well. So it's a very dicey situation to be in. But just like Mr. Francis also said, there's nothing prayer cannot do. You don't need to tell him. Just pray for him, pray about the situation, and let's see how it goes eventually. The number to call to give Benedict your advice, a lady who says she was mistakenly copied in a confidential email at her place of work, and the email revealed that the management is planning to fire a certain number of people at their place of work very soon. And that's in that list, she found her best friend at work right there. To cut down costs, they want to fire some people at the place of work. And the painful thing is that he recently took a 5 million naira loan to build his house, trusting that his job was secure and that he would pay back with the job. Now she's stuck in between telling him what she has seen, speaking up, but that might in turn mean she might lose her job in between, or staying silent. But if she stays silent, she knows the potential havoc that's going to be caused, but it's going to be sad for her to watch her friend go through that pain when she knows that she has always known about it. So do you think she's asking, do I stay silent and protect my job, or do I risk everything to save my friend? What should I do? The number to call to give Benedict your advice this evening is 07000 917 917 07000 917 917. You can also call 09155 917 917 to give your advice to Benedict. If you were in Benedict's shoes, what would you do? What would you have done? Would you have gone ahead to tell your friend about the situation? Would you have kept quiet about it till he figures it out by himself? Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Good evening, Deacon Astawal. Happy new month.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, it's Mr. Femi that got my call.
Oh, okay.
Do you mind?
So sorry.
Happy new month, everybody. My little contribution to Mr. Benedict,
yes. She's a lady.
She's okay, she's a lady,
Yes.
yes. Was that she should try as much as possible to call her friend, talk things out for her. Because it's just as if you see somebody that is closer to you and is going towards the piece of death.
Yes.
If you are in a position to drag her out, you should quickly do that before you now regret that I didn't know. I should have told her what I want to do.
Yes.
Because in this case, she knows that they are going to sanction her anytime from now. And she knows that she has everything in hand. How can she just tell her, call my friend, this is what I'm seeing, this is what I'm seeing. So that she can know how to stand on her feet and to proceed on another thing.
Yes.
Rather than for her to get inside that seat and later on she will just have to blame it on that I didn't know that this thing happened to me.
And you didn't say me.
You understand? You know that this thing will happen to me. And you don't call me to order. Even if you want to even carry me along. So it seems God just wants to use her. For her to tell her to know where to go to and for her to tell on that feedback. You understand?
Yes.
I didn't know anything. And everything is clear to her. It's fine. So even talk with her, maybe just give her some instances that in case of this thing happen, are you going to do it?
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Yes.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
From there, she will know the type of person, she will know what she can say to her.
Mm-hmm.
Or to even enlighten her on. For instance, now, she may call her one day. All right, this is what I'm hearing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who is going to be involved.
Mm-hmm.
She understands. Yeah. From there, she will know her reaction. She will know her response.
Mm-hmm.
And even if it happens to you, what are you going to do now next?
Yes.
She understands.
Yes.
So she should carry her along. Please carry her along. So that she will know what to do next. And I believe God is going to prepare that future for her.
Amen.
And to God see every one of them to Jesus.
Amen.
And it shall be well with them. And this time around, to lose job this time in Nigeria situation, it's not the easy task. But I know God is surely providing for everybody. He's providing for everybody. The people that stand by him, God is a good provider. And whatever wants to happen, God is going to show to me. In like our own case now, God definitely show it to his friend. And this is what's going to happen to her.
Mm-hmm.
So she can be in position to assist. By stylish she can say to her that this is what I had, this is what I do. This is what I'm saying. What do you think you can do about this? You must have just taken it to me like that, and God is going to see her through. And I pray that God is going to see her through Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for calling the Salon to give your advice this evening to Benedict. Just like she has said, you can even suggest it that what if we even say, oh, do you want to downsize? So I heard that some people want to they want to fire some people from the organization. Hello, good evening. All right. Hello, good evening. You're welcome.
I can doing very well, but because of the time, I will come back. I think I was blessed the last fitness, and then I don't listen to my daddy as well. But mommy is on it, in the right way. I wanted to give something. I'm start calling. Is it what's the name of the Benedict?
Benedict.
Benedict. Thank you to me. I don't drink because I don't drink. All the day for me. Right?
Yes.
You don't mind women. You don't women while I'm in my government job. You know, it's too tough in management. And you need to be very careful. You don't do something like that. But any time manager hear that you are fired. That's why you need to be very careful because of the time I was doing. And then let me hear. I'm checking time.
Yeah.
To check it out. Excuse me. You know what you will do now is and then when something like that happens, I suggest you go to your friend because your friends are all straight. When your friends are all straight, you can do it. When your friends are not straight, we do it in a drama way. When we are working bank, it happens in your organization. Something. They reach this world, especially you that you look bad. I love my job is to love continue. People will be everywhere. People that will not want to help you. But the only thing is that it's good to be saving and be transparency. And all the customer bodies, so they know what to do. No matter anything that happens for you, that's why my daddy told me that no matter any problem you have in this life, the solution is beside you. Yes. But the way you handle it will be easy for you. If you expect this is close to that. When things start, what I hate in my life, that will make anything happen to be my follower. You say, no, don't be safe, God, this and that. I'm going to leave you to get one-on-one, you can't stand me. This is my next solution. I don't know if you say that maybe you say, Bible, let people know all this thing happen. I carry my you know, I do everything I wanted to talk to you. We said that we said that people will able to allow to control the way and share. And for some of the time, I don't know, I'm making it. Your friend is go maybe in the for them. You still have a lot of people that you know how is paying money, you know, maybe him too. They will do plus and minus. Even at 20 years, but they will go back maybe after that one, this amount before you need someone cover that. And they will do it in a German way. Maybe call your phone. If anything happens tomorrow, how do you want to be? Let us call. No, only but the story you bring to that, they call it top secret. If managing here captain that you are fired to. If I have organization where the fact that I wanted to send somebody. When they fire their GM, fire people, you won't do anything. Maybe you wanted to open your computer, checking your email. Having longer there, like the appreciation of the thing you are doing, that's all. Like that is case management. When I get someone out in parking and everything, that's what we do. We don't want to put something like that. No matter you close to your friend, that's it. I don't know. Just shut up. It depends on the way you can fire the money, they can get something to the money man. You don't anymore. You have to bring the city. Someone you have gone. You can't get this with the law. There, you will deal with you. Here now, I didn't make you. Somebody you are spending, you are making money. You are tomorrow now. You don't want to fire $1. You don't have a free bank. Free organization. When you tell your friend like maybe you don't get that now, they plan another people, about this and that, and the second maybe it's the one that have the key of the organization. If you don't into the college, which one find out? Because you say that listen, somebody is telling me about what happened. You should get that something. How would they call it management? Stop sleeping. They don't mean stop sleeping. You will not you. And if I don't pay money and the service, plus I mean, it's like you can do it in the drama. Maybe I'm like, yes, I'm going to have enough thinking so in that distance. Maybe the French you could not, but some people to get to me. You don't know. If you draw, depend on the you see, maybe you don't cross one day this Saturday, the service no longer needed this and that. Or anybody start in back, you come to what is it called? And people know about the demonstration. You simply can now cross and everything is low. It's not a top secret to keep it. You imagine your man gonna kill everything. You know no more monorail. No matter you don't know your friend.
Yes.
You come back to
Okay. Thank you so much for calling to give advice this evening to Benedict. Just like you mentioned, you only know yourself. You don't know the heart of another person. You only know how you would react to certain things. You don't know how another person would react, because it might be like, why am I the one? Why am I part of those that the fire? Why are you not part of it? It can cause a lot of things, just like Cindy has mentioned. That's Benedict's story, and we'll be right back. This is Women Radio 91.7. You're listening to Adult Conversations.
WFM. The voice of women. 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 7 W.
It's 9 o'clock, and here is the news at 9 on Women Radio 91.7. Women in Lagos State are set to gain greater access to leadership and decision making as officials push for stronger gender inclusion and empowerment. Speaking in Lagos Wednesday, April 1st, 2026, state leaders called for practical actions to advance women's rights, strengthen protection policies, and expand economic opportunities. Women are playing a vital role in strengthening community healthcare despite ongoing challenges. In Abuja, on Monday, March 30th, 2026, women's group and health stakeholders said female volunteers have been going door to door to ensure HIV patients continue treatment after funding disruptions, helping many women and children return to life-saving care. Local organizations in Kaduna State are expanding programs for gender-based violence survivors to improve access to support services, skill development, and empowerment. The announcement was made on Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. Today, Nigeria's naira exchange is at 1,384 naira to a dollar, 1,601 naira to a euro, and 1,832 naira to a pound. Women entrepreneurs and leaders are set to receive stronger support and policy backing as organizers of the World Women Conference 2026 in South Asia announced on Wednesday, April 1st, 2026. Leaders are stressed the need to also address patriarchal mindset and empower women across all sectors. In football, Chelsea women will play against Arsenal women in the UEFA Women's Champions League quarterfinals, second leg on Wednesday, 1st of April 2026 at Stamford Bridge. The game shows how women's football is becoming more popular and competitive worldwide. Women Radio 91.7 urged the National Assembly to pass the Special Seats Bill HB 1349 to increase women representation in the National and State Houses of Assembly. Today marks 11 years and 332 days since our Chibok girls were captured, and 8 years and 41 days since the abduction of Leah Sharibu Tadachi girl. Women Radio 91.7 calls for the safety of all our girls still in captivity. Women Radio 91.7 demands justice with government, victims and survivors of sexual abuse and rape. If you have been sexually abused, please contact a sexual assault referral center near you. My name is Mkulwa Kiremi. Good evening. Thanks for listening.
Nigeria's first female-centric radio station for women and families. WFM 91.7.
oníṣẹ́ tó dá kágbà mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́ o lọ́mọ aráyé o bó o sì rí ṣe ká fi ẹ́ ṣe yẹ̀yẹ́ o lọ́mọ aráyé o oníyàwó tó dá ká bá ẹ fẹ́ o lọ́mọ aráyé o bíyàwó ẹ ò sì dá káyé mú sí ẹ o lọ́mọ aráyé o ènìyàn bí àparò lọ́mọ aráyé ń fẹ́ o ènìyàn bí àparò lọ́mọ aráyé ń fẹ́ ènìyàn bí àparò lọ́mọ aráyé ń fẹ́ o ènìyàn bí àparò lọ́mọ aráyé ń fẹ́.
All of my friends are old or cold, both. And all of my foes hold that I'm cool. Go and go. And I feel like the nostril of a gun, like I know if bullets go before they do. I'm so cold, I'm cold, cold. Blazing hard when a bullet goes. Feel my touch is chill to your bones. The shooter dies and I say no. The whole gun knows. And I feel like an ocean, like I know the bullets go for them. I'm so cold.
Good evening and welcome back. This is Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. Today we're giving advice to Benedict. She's a lady who says, let me just read a story for the sake of those who are just joining us. It's 12 minutes, 9 o'clock, right here in this studio. The story says, my name is Benedict, and today I was mistakenly included in a confidential email. It's revealed that management plans to fire some people alongside my best friend in the office this Friday to cut costs. The painful part is that it just took a 5 million naira loan to build this house, trusting his job was secure. Now I am stuck with the secrets that could change his life. If I speak up, I could lose my job for breaking trust. If I stay silent, I watch my friend walk into a crisis he could have avoided. Do I stay silent and protect my livelihood or risk everything to save my friend? What should I do? That's Benedict's story this evening. She's listening to the show as we speak, and she would love to hear from us. To answer the question Tunde asked earlier, she says that a friend has been working there for the past 3 years. They've both been working there for the past 3 years. I'm not sure what the criteria to fire persons are in that organization, but they've both been working there for 3 years. Hello, good evening. Hello, good evening. Oh, hello? Okay, I can't hear anything. Hello, good evening.
Hello.
Hello, okay.
Good evening.
You're welcome.
3 years. In fact, Benedict, you have a lot of things to do. 3 years. You can't have more. I don't know how much you collecting salary, but to do that thing is. You don't know what you do now. Just call him one-on-one and talk to him one-on-one. That if anything happens tomorrow, can maybe don't leave the secret. That's just kind of my work. Because it's help you. Even somebody that can hold secret, you get good at, you can tell it. But if somebody that don't know that talking, go on, this of this tomorrow, somebody just come and say, today they will start me tomorrow, everything is their room. If I'm not today, I'll be saying, it will be happen.
Yeah.
Because something in management, top secret. How you feel about that? You're seeing it almost out of your mouth. If you okay, what thing happens, you can do it. I can tell you to say, I said, I don't know everything. That's all. You know how to solve the problem, what are the money, and what do you do? That's how that. Even my friend that I close and know very well, it's just a different everything. I'm no problem. In a family, no can you get this? Maybe you find another thing you need. You can know how to cover him up and pay the bill off.
Yes.
For 3 years, I think it's a baby in the management. When you join organization, 1 year, just to like, second year, as somebody that knows to do in this season, 4 years, you say, that's a balance, anything really. Yeah, I'm strong. So you have to know that, that's what we say. Like, no one of the callers said, which I'm like, no, in organization now. Like one I'm used to one I have very big in Nigeria. Unless you overdo yourself. That's what I mean to I don't overdo myself. Guys, I caution myself a lot. I know the one can discipline. And I don't see anything people are doing that look I only my own is that I talk to you and borrow money that I see. Because you see the job I'm coming from just look fine, enjoy yourself. That's all. I said that's what I'm living my life. You know what I'm my thing. 10,000 sir, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. No, I'm okay. No, that's it. If I'm not fine, you'll for you. That's it. When you do something like that, they come no, that's what I mean for you. If I give you something, not to consign me. The only thing that you can use to grab me in my life is flower. I love flower. No matter anything I give you, give me flower. I got 1 minute. I love flower. No matter anything I give you, whether I give you money, give me flower out of me. Give me talk. That's only my key point. When people enter me. But for now, when you do it now, that's the only thing you do. So, that's it. There are four. Maybe you'll be talking about that thing. My daddy pastor, when you say today, for what will happen tomorrow. I feel for your friend, that's the only thing I beg you, don't leave that city. Let me tell you something. You tell your friend. You tell your friend, you tell your friend like this, your friend is exposing. The minute you hear that or know about, tell me about God, I will sack you before your friend. If I don't want to sack your friend, no, I will sack you and I will leave your friend.
Yes.
But they don't want to take you to I beg a lot of people. That's what I'm telling you. Imagine when you come on even something toxic. I need to talk to you. I will not. The husband cut his wife because no problem with the black money. I don't carry my court. Nothing I can do. He can first wife. Everything is okay, money day. Father is okay, based in US, UNICEF, everything. But let me too much. My wife. I'm tired of the things we work. I'm okay. People will go about. You don't like this. But I call it mom. It's mom time. That time, me supposed to travel to London, but they never come my own. He said it's going to be do London for now. Okay, let my wife train you. And the minute my wife left, that's why my close friend in Lagos, that big boy in Lagos, I don't want to mention, he just coming to today. See what I know, she will what your wife is showing you. You take everything this and that. My friend project to the job. I don't have money anymore. I don't have them. I see a woman alone too. But I don't see that this is the kind of woman who can spend the rest of life. I didn't tell my wife how to do everything. I keep my phone. Can you think about it? I'm telling you, thank God that you saved my head. Oh my God, you know, I know I'm something. I love this guy. But the reason why I love this guy is that he's like passion. Oh my God, we continue with me. I saw control rest in that it's like here, like Jamie. So, labo, if woman can give, you know, this and let them love and everything. But the don't make you more. But that see the way women are so say, my wife guys can only go for more. So the Lord tackle more.
Thank you.
The kids in top relationship. Don't say it to when that thing happens, just tell your friend how to say it. You said it, when you hear it. If I hear it tomorrow, I will sack you, I will leave your friend. You call it toxic to manage you.
Thank you, Sunday. Amen. Amen. Thank you so much, Cindy, for calling back to give your advice once again to Benedict. Just like Cindy has said, it's important that you do not say anything because a lot is at stake. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening, ma.
Good evening, Gudru. How are you today? Happy New Month.
Thanks to you. Happy New Month to everyone.
Yes, you're welcome.
April Fool as well. I can't give you flowers.
I was upset he said he likes flowers.
No worries. I don't work. This month will be better for everyone of us. As a topic, you said the lady know that they want to start her friend for work, right?
Yes.
So maybe you should say her friend or not.
Or not, yeah.
She's not supposed to say her friend because the management have not announced that they want to start her friend.
Yes.
What if it's a test? They want to test her to know whether she know how to keep secret
or not.
Maybe there is a position they want to offer her now. They just use that as a test. And she will go and tell her friend. And, say our mind, I don't know myself. Exactly. I don't know another person. I don't know what to tell another person mind. There is people that you say such a thing. They will look at themselves. Am I the only one that will go down? As I'm going down, this person will go down with me. So they'll be finding a way because nobody will tell this situation of this country now. Tomorrow, next tomorrow, I see that they want to start you. The person will be happy. No, it's not possible. No matter how that friendship is. Because this our mindset is very, very dangerous. So as she has seen that they want to start her friend, if she can be begging for her friends in that management, like the person who is in charge that will play. It's secretly that her friend is not aware. That one will be better.
Yes.
That she's going to her friend where they have not yet announced they are starting to pay. That is a problem because there is a place you will do such a thing. They may sack her and let her friend pay. So make she no even try am. Let her just keep her mouth shut. Since she's not the one starting that her friend, when the news break, when they break the news, we just like she don't know the person they for that she don't know anything. But if there is a way that she can be begging who is in charge without her friend knowing, that one is okay. But going to take the rule of a organization, saying something secret that they have not revealed is not okay. They will even see the thing that did not have a secret. There is something they will be doing in that organization that they will not let her to be there. They will say she can't be able to keep her mouth. So let her not go and tell her friend. But she can help her friend to be begging on behalf of her friend and beg the person who is in charge until the thing is they tell her friend that they want to pack her. So she can be able to be begging on behalf of her friend, but not going to open up that secret is not good because it might be a test. Let her not try it because she see the person as her friend. She know that maybe truly this person love her as a friend. So even if the villain is saying such a thing, you have already made her friend die because you see they will even break you. Because her system, the system of the friend will not be normal again. So make she keep the secret. There is some secret people people die with. So any secret that you open your mouth and talk that will destroy something you cannot be able to speak.
Yes.
You rather keep your mouth shut. So that's my advice to the lady.
Thank you.
Yes, if I don't carry the power, don't reach the go.
Thank you so much, Uju. Good night. Thank you so much for calling Uju this evening to give your advice to Benedict. Just like she says, anything you would say that you cannot fix, you cannot handle the consequence, it's better you don't say it at all. Because, of course, a lot is at stake. Your reputation in that organization is also at stake because you were not fired or you are not planning to be fired. And if you say something like this, they might also consider firing you as well. So as much as you can keep it to yourself. But like every other person has said, put your friend in your prayers, and also be there to encourage your friend when things go down eventually. And of course, this is not the end of the world for your friend. And just like the class Lawal also mentioned, you can suggest it. What if we lose a job today? Even hearing that what fires people, what happens? Do we have a plan B? Do we have a next one? And just like Tunde was saying the other time, we should always have a plan. If you're in a place of work, you're working somewhere, always have a plan B. What if I eventually get fired from here one day? Anything can happen in Nigeria. You really cannot tell. What if something happens? Do you have savings? Do you have investments? What are you falling back on? If you get fired today, what's your saving grace? Right? Okay. Hello, good evening.
Thank you.
Oh, you're
Madam,
welcome.
your family is beautiful. Let me get my girl, you're my show woman. I really love your conversation a lot. And Madam, you open my brain now.
Yes.
And they'll just already give you the best solution. In our organization, people think that we are equal. In organization, we're not equal. In organization, we come from people, baby management. I can do for free. If you do, they will deal with you. And the management knows them, so they are using them again. So that's why you see management, they will plan them around the management. You know, you know, the team became it with one of the games, one start in the that's it. Remember when I did identity, they give me a award, we are playing. Everything here, I'm dancing with my award from Abuja. Too many people will be, Madam, come over one of the country of the content to do what it is. You have to let me to see your life. You see? So, what are these people?
Yeah.
You know, you couldn't be my man. When you say something you can lie, tell God that you love yourself, you know everything. And you are the one that can do this. But I don't need the problem you have Forget to link to your email, everything. The only thing is that you can fight it. That's it. If you can move on, you don't need to send a shot together, like no problem. You don't want to deal with us in banking or in the big management. No, they will decide. When they put to decide, they will not tell you. You maybe remember when they decide something in Abuja, when I wanted to leave Abuja, when I said they wanted to do for nothing. You know the power they gave me that time. That's why you see me sometimes when they play on radio program, they are singing prayer, I say, I want sometimes to talk to me. I don't come to judge you. Because it's not them. They will from you like it's only you. I said yes. It's one of God told me that time. He said that if I'm married, he will not stop me that time. But they said I not married now. He's a bright future, very smart, hardworking. They can let him go. So yeah, can we take some of that and some community? I'm only baby boys, I'm a woman, and I play. No, they say marriage, I'm a boy. You see my life. You get to speak about something. But I came to Lagos in the kitchen. Now God see me, don't die now. Mr. Gage, he cried. You are not the kind of person you're supposed to be seven now. If your mom is you are working, you are working, people are coming, but when you wanted to decide, see what is that talking. I didn't know. I just feel like give him, let him go. It will start me a lesson. Anytime your organization will pay, people are doing bad something, they are using religion. Almighty God, start up, don't do this, you know. Almighty God that they are using to beg him. For not deal with them now, Almighty God will give you job. You see why? And I need God. I need people. They know me organization where I go and my family, everybody know me. If you came to me to do something for you, I do it for you. You are using God to beg me, I will not do it. Leave God alone. When I reach heaven, if I don't do it today, I can do it tomorrow. Now God will do. I'm not doing Nigeria and I know what I'm making in seven. I need to wait do things like that. You not do sometimes. When they're doing something, the next thing say, God will for it, you, God will. I know what my friend have achieved. Oh my boys, when I change Abuja now, come on, I see now. That's why you need to know what you are doing. Don't be people managing to a regulation. No. You know what is going on. No. Really happen. Like you just said, maybe the set of for them now. When you come there, you tell your friends tomorrow and I'll be happy with you. If you see my first $1, and the one manager here one fear, then one start here. And then you don't know. Let me tell you something. They may do that thing and then later they call your friend. For all the capacity, knowledge, wisdom you can have to do that, to maybe close to your car, you can save your car and then will do it. But if they start going, you can see they come back. The your God can lead him to another organization. I go for them, you look to bank now. You two will be you can you came there, you are listening to a lot of people. You two you will go tomorrow you are in US, London now, Canada, will see you in CNN now. You know that I'm going to be great. So I love your management, I love it at 1.7. Come and God will bless you. Oh, thank you so much. One day I will see you.
Thank you. All right, that was Cindy, and he just gave his advice once again to Benedict. I think the conclusion of the matter would be that you do not say anything about it. You can drop in here and there. What if this happens? What if that happens? Let's plan. I think you should start saving towards, anything can happen. All of that. I'm hearing, just like the Mr. also said, I'm hearing that they might want to fire some people. What should we do? What if we're among? What if we're, let's pray. Let's just give hints here and there, but don't mention that you saw a male, because a lot is at stake. You never can tell what can happen. Those are some of the advice that we've gotten this evening for Benedict. She's listening and she'd still love to hear us. This is Women Radio 91.7. You're listening to Adult Conversations.
91.7. Nigeria, a nation of many languages and many tribes. We will stand together, live together, and grow together. United we stand.
Your station, your story.
Abatẹnijẹ́ ó tẹ̀lẹ́yìn mi o. Ẹlẹ́rọ̀ búburú ó tẹ̀lẹ́yìn mi tẹ̀lẹ́yìn. Abínú ẹni ó tẹ̀lẹ́yìn mi o. Abatẹnijẹ́ tẹ̀lẹ́yìn mi o. Abínú ẹni ó tẹ̀lẹ́yìn mi o. Ẹlẹ́rọ̀ búburú tẹ̀lẹ́yìn mi o. Oníwà búburú tẹ̀lẹ́yìn mi o. Mẹ́wúrẹ́ bá bọ́jú wẹ̀yìn, afẹ́ ìpè pélepé. Màgùtàn bá bọ́jú wẹ̀yìn, afẹ́ ìpè pélepé. Mẹ́wúrẹ́ bá bọ́jú wẹ̀yìn, afẹ́ ìpè pélepé. Màgùtàn bá bọ́jú wẹ̀yìn, afẹ́ ìpè pélepé. Mo sọ fún ẹ o, ọ̀tá mi jẹ ìlẹ́yìn mi. Mo sọ fún ẹ o, ọ̀tá mi jẹ ìlẹ́yìn mi. Jẹ ìlẹ́yìn mi, jẹ ìlẹ́yìn mi. Ó ṣọ́ ilé o. Jẹ ìlẹ́yìn mi, jẹ ìlẹ́yìn mi. Abatẹnijẹ́, jẹ ìlẹ́yìn mi o. Ẹlẹ́rọ̀ búburú, jẹ ìlẹ́yìn mi. Abínú ẹni lẹ́yìn mi, lẹ́yìn mi. Abatẹnijẹ́ lẹ́yìn mi o. Abatẹnijẹ́ o. Ayé tótó mójúbà mójúbà ọmọ aráyé. Ayé tótó mójúbà mójúbà ọmọ aráyé. Tó bá ń dán fún ẹ, wọ́n máa pẹ́ ẹ lọ́kùnrin àtàtà ọmọ jayéjayé. nígbà tó bá wọṣọ tó dára wọ́n máa pè é lọ́kùnrin àtàtà ọmọ jayéjayé. tó bá ti nílé lórí wọ́n máa pè é lọ́kùnrin àtàtà ọmọ jayéjayé. bó bá ní mọ́tò tó dára wọ́n máa pè é lọ́kùnrin àtàtà ọmọ jayéjayé. tó bá ṣe gẹ́rẹ́ díẹ̀ o á ọmọ aráyé. tó bá ṣe gẹ́rẹ́ díẹ̀ o á ọmọ aráyé. wọ́n máa wúkọ́ wọ́n máa yínmú wọ́n máa mọ́jú wọ́n ṣe bọ́lá ti tán ọlá ò tán ọlá kò sẹ́yìn lọ. wọ́n ṣe bọ́lá tán ọlá ò tán ọlá kò sẹ́yìn lọ. wọ́n ṣe bọ́lá tán ọlá ò tán ọlá ò tán. ìjà lolúwa lẹ́bẹ̀ lómi ọdọ́ fún. mélòó lọ́kọ̀ Abíọ́lá. bàbá rẹ̀ mi lẹ́kún bàbá olúwa tóyìn náà. bàbá Ọláwálé ọlá òótọ́ ọlá kò sẹ́. bàbá rẹ̀ bàyọ̀ mí o ọlá òótọ́ ọlá kò sẹ́. wọ́n ṣe bọ́lá tán ọlá òótọ́ ọlá kò sẹ́. olúwa lẹ́bí gbà mí oyin rẹ̀ ọlá òótọ́ ọlá kò sẹ́. ọ̀dọ̀ fi bẹ́ẹ̀ lómi o.
women and their families, and we're still giving advice this evening to Benedict. So Benedict is still listening, and she would love to hear. It's real that the money plans to hire people alongside my best friend in the office this Friday to cut costs. The painful part is that it just took a 5 million to build this house, trusting his job was secure. Now I'm stuck with a secret that could change his life. If I speak up, I could lose my job for breaking trust. If I stay silent, I watch my best friend walk into a crisis he could have avoided. Do I stay silent and protect my livelihood, or risk everything to save my friend? The number to call to give Benedict advice is 917 917 07000 917 917. Hello, good evening.
Yes,
You're welcome back, Pastor Father.
thank you. Why I call back
Yes.
is this adage.
Mm.
When my mother was alive, she used to tell me that when a child is learning how to walk, at the same time, we'll be learning how to run.
Yes.
So in this area of the loan now, the friend took in the bank. So how she should handle the matter. Because there are some, when it comes to that, they will put.
Yes.
So that is the very, very critical time that Benedict should stay with us and give advice. That's to show what he should do. Which, if eventually it happens, he should go to the bank where he took. Is he a man?
Yes, it's a man. It's a male friend.
Okay. So where he took the loan, should go to the manager, explain to them everything that happened. He should give them the determination of appointment, the letter, and all the evidence. Then from there, God can touch the management or the manager at a certain place, uh, there was a period of, what do they call it, servicing the law. You understand? So because of what happened, they might change their plan because of what happened and because of the integrity of the man coming back to the to let them know they need development. So that's what we should do. That's what we should do because yeah, very very important because our society uh, struggling of many and of many opportunity of getting ahead. So let the bank know that it was a man of integrity that came to borrow the money. Irrespective of the situation, he come back to let the bank know the present situation he is facing. Very, very important.
Yes.
And I think so he will have more rest of mind. He will have rest of mind than let me keep it away from the person. He will not do this. So he will worry more. So that is where these are the two things where this guy needs help.
Yes.
And I know God will intervene. That's just what I want to keep you.
Thank you so much, Pastor, for that. That's very, very important. It's important that you, if eventually gets fired, encourage him to go to the bank to explain what's happening. They might change the payment plan. They might reduce the payments plan, or maybe give him more time to pay back and all of that, just so quiet to solve the problem. And I really loved what you mentioned earlier when you mentioned that whenever you have a job, have more like an exit plan. Don't rely so much on, oh, I have a job, I'm fine for the next 5 years, I'm fine for the next 3 years. Anything can happen at any time that you're not even ready for. So as you're at your place of work right now, have a plan. What if I get fired tomorrow? What if I lose my job next month? What if I have to leave? Do you have any savings somewhere? Anything at all that we can, rest back on? Do you have investments? Do you have savings? Do you have a property, something you can fall back on even if you lose your job today? A business, a skill, anything at all. Do you have something with you that you can fall back on even if you lose your job today? We don't pray to lose our jobs at any time, but life does happen and certain situations always be under your control. We wish your friend all the very best, and we're praying that, of course, he would rise up from this particular situation that if eventually fired. And I'm trusting that everything will get another job, a better job by the grace of God, and everything will be fine. Just be there for him at this time. Give words of encouragement, give words of support, give advice, and show that you're a friend indeed at this time. Because of our time, let's go to some of the messages we have on our WhatsApp platform. This one says, sure, don't want to be the one to be paid back the loan. I think he's saying, don't tell, I guess. That's from Iwa Mago. Another one says, my sister, this one is very tough. But me, I'll tell you, loyalty matters. That's your guy. You don't have to expose the mail, but at least warn him. Tell him to be careful with money or prepare for uncertainty. Don't just watch him fall like that. That's from Chinedu from Surulere. Thank you so much for sharing. This one says, honestly, protect your job first. In this economy, jobs are not beans. If that email was confidential, leaking it could backfire badly. You cannot save someone else and destroy yourself in the process. And I also think that's a middle ground. Don't mention the email at all. Just advise your friend generally, like things are shaky in this company. Maybe you have a backup plan. That way, you're helping him without directly betraying the trust of the organization. That's from Aisha Becca. And lastly, if that person is truly your best friend, the silence would haunt you. Imagine Friday comes and he loses his job without warning. You will feel very terrible. Sometimes doing the right thing comes with risk. let's be practical. Even if you tell him, that cannot stop him from getting fired. The best thing you can do is to softly prepare him. Don't expose yourself. Help him update his CV, look for opportunities, reduce spending. Just encourage him to make smart moves moving forward. Those are some of the advice that we got this evening on our WhatsApp platform for Benedict. Benedict, we've heard everything that every single person has said this evening. People have advised you on several things that you can do, on several things that you can do to ensure that this situation is properly managed. And one thing is common. Number one, pray for your friend. There's nothing God cannot do. The hands of time can still be changed, and the situation can still turn around for the best. Secondly, prepare your friend ahead of time. You don't need to categorically say, I saw an email, because it can backfire really badly and you would not like that. And also, you don't know the heart of everyone. You might know the heart of your friend. What if your friend goes to tell someone, I heard that you're going to fire someone, um, Benedict saw a meal. What if that happens? And then everybody gets to know, and the management gets to hear, and then you get fired, and the HR gets queried. You don't want that kind of drama upon yourself. So the second thing that everybody has emphasized is that you don't need to mention that you saw a meal. You can prepare the heart of your friend by letting him know, I saw the, what if this happens? I'm hearing some rumors, something, like that. Prepare the heart of your friend. Thirdly, if eventually your friend gets fired, be there to support and encourage. Give meaningful advice, like everybody is giving. Just like Pastor Father said now, you can suggest going to the bank to open up to them, let them know what's going on, and maybe have a review on the payment plan and payment option. This is some of the key advice that you've gotten this evening, Benedict, concerning the issue of your friend. It's going to be a tough time because it's not easy to lose one's job at this time. So please do your best to ensure that your friend is fine. A big thank you to every single person who was called in this evening to give your advice to Benedict. We're saying a big thank you. Benedict has listened, and I'm sure that she will make good use of every advice that we've given this evening. We don't pray to lose our jobs at any time, but if life happens, just like Pastor Feder said earlier, the downfall of a man is not the end of that man. No matter the situation you're going through at this time, no matter the challenge you're currently facing, you found yourself in, that's not the end of life. There is always light at the end of the tunnel. It might not look good right now. It might not be easy, it might not be rosy, but be rest assured that God is working behind the scene. Everything will be fine. A big thank you to Anthony, Mr. Francis, Pastor Ifada, Mr. Tunde, Deaconess Lawal, Drew. Thank you for calling this evening to be a part of the show, for lending your 2 cents to Benedict this evening. The most important thing to bear in mind, prepare your friend, directly or indirectly, prepare your friend without risking your job, putting your job at a risk. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. It's always a pleasure to be here speaking to you on Adult Conversation. Just in case you have a story for me, you want to share your story with us, you can do what to send it on 08155 917 917 08155 917 917. Don't forget to join me tomorrow by 8 p.m. to 10 on Women Radio 91.7, Nigeria's only radio station for women and their families. My name is Folua Akirami. Thank you for staying with me this evening. Till tomorrow, by the grace of God, enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night and happy new month once again.